decision-making. Grab your snacks, silence your phones, and prepare to witness football, fun, and maybe the occasional comedy of errors. It's time to kick off and see who's got the skills, or just looking for support with that looking for support with that pass. Looking for a controls it well. That's an ambitious ball. He's picked his head up. Here comes the pass. Great touch to bring it. Can he thread it through? Going for a direct pass. Great pass. Roll. Looking for support with that. Looking for support. That's an ambitious. Can he pick out his team? Ready to make something happen with it. Great pass. Joff. He's attempting a pass. He heads it across. A headed pass. He looks to play the ball. Nicely done. He's searching for an opening. Going for a direct pass. Controls the ball with ease. He's picked his head up. Here comes. He looks to play the ball. Great touch to bring it. Trying to split the defense with this one. He's searching for an opening. He's picked his head up. Here, looking for a decisive pass. Flicked on with the head. Great pass. Great. He's picked his head up. Here comes the pass. He's attempting a pass. Controls. He's picked his head up. Here comes. Great pass. That first. He's searching for an opening. Nicely done. He cushions the ball and keeps possession. He looks to play the ball like glue to his feet. Going for a direct pass. That's an ambitious ball. He glances the ball on. He settles the ball nice. Trying to split the defense with this one. He's attempting that. He's picked his head up. Here comes the pass. He's searching for an opening. Nicely done. He cushions the ball and keeps possession. Looking for support with that beautiful headed pass. That first touch makes all the difference. He looks to play the ball forward. Juninho. Can he thread it through? He's picked his head up. Here comes the pass. Can he pick out his teammate? Takes it on. He's picked his head up. The crowd erupts as the header flies in. Goal! 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 An absolutely thunderous shot that rattled the net. No chance for the goalkeeper. He's just witnessed a missile fly by. Raul Gonzalez. Looking for support with that. Joff! Can he thread it through? Going for a direct pass. Joff! Can he thread it through? Can he pick out his teammate? Flicked on with the head. Nicely done. He looks to play the ball forward. Great pass. Juninho. He's attempting a pass. He looks to play the ball forward. He's picked his head up. Smooth as butter. Trying to split the defense with this one. Takes it under control. Great pass. He's searching for an open. That's an ambitious ball. He settles the ball nicely. Great pass. Juninho. He's searching for an opening. Like glue to his feet. That's an ambitious ball. Looking for a decisive. He's got it. He's attempting a pass. Great pass. He's picked his head up. Here comes the pass. Can he pick out his great touch to bring it? Looking for support. Looking for support with that pass. Can he thread it through? He's taken. That's an ambitious ball. Nicely done. He cushions. Looking for support with. He nods it forward. Controls the ball with ease. Great pass. searching for an opening. Looking for support with that pass. Smooth as butter. He's attempting a pass. He's picked his head up. Here comes the... He's attempting a pass. Takes it under control. Controls it well. Trying to split the defense with this one. He heads it across. A headed pass. Going for a direct pass. Flicked on with the head. Looking for support with that. Like he's attempting a great pass. Trying to split the... He's picked his head up. Trying to split... That's an ambitious ball. Looking for support with that pass. Great pass. He looks to play the ball. It's all his now. Going for a direct pass. Looking for support with that pass. Shoot! Oh! Looking for a decisive pass. Flicked on with the head. Here comes the strike. That first, he's attempting a pass. He nods it forward. He's picked his head nicely. He's attempting a pass. That's punched away by the keeper. He's searching for an opening. Great pass. Smooth as butter. Can he pick out his teammate? Looking for a decisive... Like, he's picked his head up. Trying to split the defense with this one. He's searching for that first. Looking for support with that pass. Looking for a decisive... A clever header to his... A headed pass. Ready to make something happen with it. Looking for support with that pass. Out of no... He finds the net and sends the fans into celebration. That was pure class. The way he read the play and delivered that finish. Moments like this are why we love the game. Roll! Looking for a decisive... Ready to make something happen with it. Looking for support with that pass. Great pass. Joff! Looking for support with that pass. Controls the ball. Can he pick out his teammate? He looks to play the ball forward. Looking for support with that pass. It's all his now. That's punched away by the keeper. Here comes the strike. A clever header to... Like, can he pick out his teammate? That's an ambitious ball. Trying to split the defense with... Can he thread it through? Looking for support with that pass. Looking for a decisive pass. Perfect trap. Just what they needed. Going for a direct pass. Beautiful headed pass. He's attempting a... That's an ambitious ball. Looking for support with that pass. He looks to play the ball. He's picked his head. He's looking for a decisive pass. He's searching for... Smooth as... He's searching for an opening. That's an ambition. Like, looking for support with that pass. Looking for support with that pass. He's got it. Looking for support. Looking for support. Takes it under control. He's picked his head up. Here comes the pass. That's an ambitious ball. Looking for a smooth as butter. Looking for support with that pass. Out. An incredible finish. It was a tight angle, but he made it look easy. That goal sends the bench to their feet. They're on fire. Roll. Looking for support with that. Looking for a decisive pass. Great pass. Great pass. It's all his now. Can he thread it? He settles the ball nicely. He looks to play the ball forward. Looking for support with that pass. Great touch to bring it. Great pass. He redirects it with his. Flicked on with the head. Ready to make something. He's searching for an opening. Looking for support with that pass. Looking for support with that pass. Takes it under control. He's searching for an opening. Can he thread it? That's an ambitious ball. That's an ambitious ball. That's an ambitious ball. Great touch to great pass. Looking for support with that pass. Like he's searching for an opening. Takes it under. He's picked his head up. Here comes the pass. Like glue to his feet. Looking for a decisive pass. Shoot! He settles the ball nicely. That's an ambitious ball. Looking for support with that pass. No mistake there. Well held by the keeper.